Everything in this box is getting ready to be shipped out today. So welcome back to another video. Glad you guys have tuned back in with me. So this is a Steph Curry. It's a new with tags. And I believe this is a splash hoodie. I found this one down at Ross on clearance for, I believe, somewhere between $9 to $12. And it finally sold for 30 plus shipping. Alright, so this is a Masters bag. I picked this one up at the bins probably about a month ago. Typically, I'm not picking up a lot of bags, but I know anything from the Masters usually sells pretty good. I've sold quite a bit of hats, jackets, polos. But anyway, probably less than $2. It sold for 17 plus shipping. So these are a pair of Ultra Boosts in really good condition. I found these down at the Goodwill bins probably a couple of months ago. And didn't really even have to do a lot of cleaning to them because, again, they were in really good shape. Probably under $2. Got 40 plus shipping. All right, so I mentioned a couple of videos back that I have like an end of the year half off sale for a lot of my old items, and that's been working out amazing. I'm to the point where I'm kind of overwhelmed with shipping, which is a good and bad problem. Bad from the sense where it's a lot of shipping, but great from the standpoint where you're making more money. So this happens a lot. So people are usually buying two, sometimes 4, 5, 6. I had one order yesterday where a lady bought 19 items for just a set, $150, and most of those items were from the big. Well, not most of them. All those items were from the bin. So it's just been a great sales boost for me. So in this situation right here, this individual bought just 4 items for just a flat $40, and these are going to North Carolina, so the shipping's really cheap because I'm in Tennessee. So I'm probably only going to ship all these for what, $7, $8 tops, and I got every single one of these items from the bins, so they probably together only cost maybe $4 to $6 ballparking. But anyway, same kind of items: Adidas joggers. These are some Nike jogger slash sweatpants, and then she also picked up another pair of Adidas joggers, and these are really small sizes. So anytime you can clear out small and extra smalls on like a bundle deal, that's a win. All right, so these are a pair of On Clouds, and somebody actually threw these back because they were beyond filthy. It looks like the guy put these on, went to the desert, and then started doing sprints where he basically flung dirt all over the shoes. And so I got them home, put them in the washing machine. I've been in the shoe business basically for like a decade now. It's my wheelhouse. It's what I know best. And so I knew with On Clouds, even if I just clean these up a little bit, somebody would buy them. You're probably not going to get, full price for them. And in this situation, they're probably $2 to $3. And somebody bought these under not even 3 weeks for $24 plus shipping. So these are some Allbirds, and I thought these got given away or redonated when we were still in Oregon, because there was like a bunch of shoes that we were trying to get rid of that I didn't want to take across the country. These were one of them, Allbirds. I probably wouldn't pick these up again. A men's 13. You can still make some money on Allbirds, but unless they're almost in brand new condition, I typically don't pick them up nowadays. But probably 2 years later, from the Goodwill bins, got 10 plus shipping out of them. So we got a couple of pair of track pants. These are Nike, got the zip pocket. These are even more vintage. I thought these would have sold for more and faster, but they took forever, probably about a year, and only got 10 plus shipping. I guess the good thing is only spent maybe $1 for them. They're really light. Picked them up at the bins. These are a pair of Adidas joggers in men's medium. Picked these up from the bins as well. These are a little bit heavier than the Nike, so probably maybe $2 max, and I got 13 plus shipping from those. Alrighty, so this was another throwback from the Goodwill bins. It's a Mountain Hardwear, sort of like a half zip wool fleece, and somebody threw it back because somebody cut custom thumb holes at the end of the sleeve. So hopefully the person read the description. I'm pretty sure they did. But anyway, it's probably only $2 to $3 max, and somebody paid $25 plus shipping. Alright, so really only one customer service item today. These were a pair of American Eagle. They're the high-rise skinny kick And I think these were returned because she said they didn't fit a women's 10 long. So I'll get those relisted and hopefully can sell them fairly quick. And just kind of point these out, I think I noted these maybe 5, 6, 7 videos back. These are a pair of the, well, not a pair, a bag of the 12 by 15 poly mailers. Usually I ship mostly sneakers in these because I can fit shirts, shorts, and sometimes even jeans in the 10 by 12 poly mailers. Alright, so this is a Carhartt flannel or work shirt. It's from my man Cody. I pick up stuff with Carhartt, from Carhartt, with names on them all the time. Typically somebody's probably going to be working in it, so they could probably care less if there's a name on it or what have you. But anyway, this probably costs somewhere between probably $1.50, $2.50 max, and got 8 plus shipping out of it. Alright, so I went to the bins only once this week. I've been doing that for probably about the last 4 or 5 weeks. I'm actually going to resume going back twice next week. And so I found, I think, 150 items yesterday. But anyway, most of the stuff I found was bread and butter stuff. I found some Lululemons, Nike shirts, hoodies. I found a bunch of, well, not a bunch, maybe like 5 to 10 pair of shoes. But I want to put this in here because I've never heard of this brand, and it's new with tags, and it had an amazing sell-through rate. The brand is called Violent Gentleman, and I don't think it's a super old brand, so 2011. And yeah, it looks like a lot of these flannels sell for a pretty good money. Pre-owned, I've seen sales between 25 and 40, and so this one's new, so I'm guessing should be able to sell this for 40, 50 bucks. Alrighty, y'all, so I'm out. It's starting to get pretty cold out here, and I think it just started to rain. Yeah, I'm sure you guys probably can hear that. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for coming through with me. If you got anything out of the video, like it, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll catch y'all right back here on the next one. Succeed.
This might be all that I know. Think it's okay. I've got a long way to grow. At my own pace. Go the long way. No one taught me how to walk, but I figured it out fine.